Good evening, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Black Flag for livestream number 3, as we continue a quest to platinum every Assassin's Creed game in the franchise. If you haven't seen the previous Assassin's Creed Black Flag streams, we've done 2 so far, up until tonight, and we've only really just started the game. We've done a few normal missions, haven't done as much of the side stuff, not just yet. We've tried to clear islands as we go as well. And we're definitely making headway. And it's definitely... I can understand why a lot of people hold Black Flag in very high esteem. It makes complete sense with the way the game is and the feeling you get from the game itself. Massive thank you to those who joined us this morning for Genshin Impact. We came across a few issues, nothing that can't be solved, admittedly. We had a few issues with the quest not working, and we've kind of hit a wall in terms of level and enemy level and things like that. So it's going to get a little bit harder from now on, but I've also got to plan a little bit better. So there's certain days where certain events are going to be on that will help us going forward. So I need to plan a little bit better around those for our streams to try and maximise our ability to continue as much as possible. It's not something I plan to do, but I'm surprised it took this long for us to hit a wall, to be honest. It was always going to happen, it was just when. But there we go. Thank you to all the new subscribers as well, much appreciated. Thank you for the like, those much appreciated. Right, that's the YouTube side done, just bear with me 2 seconds and then we'll be cracking on. We're 11%, it says we're 11% completion. That sounds really high, considering we haven't done very much. But for some reason, it reckons we've done 11%. Good evening, Kathy, how are you? I'm not too bad, thank you. Not too bad at all. 11% seems too much, considering we haven't really done anything. But that's what it's telling us we've done. We've done 12 hours according to that, which also doesn't seem right. But that's what it's saying, unless that's the timestamp of the save, maybe. Don't know. But 11% completion definitely doesn't sound correct. But you never know. It could be. You're good. I'm glad you're good. So tomorrow's a big day for me. And one of the reasons I wanted to stream tonight was because of what's happening tomorrow. So we've got Fisherman in the morning. And then tomorrow evening, we have this surgeon's appointment. And to say I'm nervous is probably an understatement. I don't get nervous. It's one of those things I've never really had to deal with nerves in my life. But yeah, tomorrow I'm worried. Every appointment we've had with a specialist so far, we've got bad news. And I'm kind of expecting tomorrow to be the same, because from what I've been told by the physio and things, we can't be operated on, so they can't fix the internal damage, which we kind of knew and have dealt with to a degree. But to have a surgeon actually say that to our face is going to be quite hard to take. But we'll see. It could all be completely, I could be worrying for nothing, it could be absolutely fine. But you always worry about these things, you just don't know how they're going to go. But enough about that. I'm trying not to think about it. It's gonna be a sleepless night, I know that, but let's not think about it. Let's just crack on and carry on with Assassin's Creed and try and enjoy this as much as possible. We knew it was coming. So let's just pause for a second. So if you missed the last stream, we did a couple of missions. I'm trying to think where we're heading. Around here, we did our first shark, not whale, sorry. We caught our first bull shark. There's some little islands we could actually land on to collect some collectibles as well. And we actually landed here. Now, we were then asked to leave for a quest. We're actually meant to be heading here for a quest. Sugarcane and its yield is to attack a plantation. That's where the story has taken us. But my issue is, I kind of want to head back here and actually get the viewpoint and other bits and pieces. This is the local offices where we lower our wanted level. But then again, it's one of those maybe we come back to afterwards. I'm kind of in two minds, because you can lower your wanted level there, which makes sense. So we're going to have to come back at some point. But we were kind of in and out, and because it was during a quest, we couldn't stop. Thanks, Gaffy. Yeah, I'm more than happy to update people in Discord tomorrow. That's not a problem. The appointment's not till quite late I think it's like 10 to 5 in the evening. But yeah, I'm more than happy to talk to people on Discord about it afterwards. Plan is not to stream tomorrow. I just don't know. Obviously, physio normally kills me anyway. But then also I know that I don't know what he's going to make me do, if that makes sense, exercise-wise, to try and test out the ankle, and I don't want to be streaming from an absolute agony. So that's why I didn't plan a stream for tomorrow night. I also wasn't sure what kind of mood I'll be in. But yeah, absolutely, I'll update people on Discord after the appointment, and hopefully we get some good news. Good evening, Lisa. How are you? I'm not too bad, thank you. Not too bad at all. Thanks for the like, that's much appreciated. Yeah, so we've got a decision to make. Do we head back and do this? Although I think we'll be heading back at some point because the local officer to lower wanted level. We did do an upgrade to the ship as part of the quest, and the quest line is taking us over here to this plantation, which I think we have to attack by the sound of things. That's where the quest was taking us. My also thinking is, why don't we head there and grab the shard? We haven't really done much exploring, so maybe, while I'm in two minds about where we should be heading, this is why we're here. We can actually head back to the dock now. We did upgrade our guns. We now have a double holster with 2 pistols, and we did get better pistols as well. So actually, let's head for the shard. That's an island on its own. And then maybe quest. Ship combat, we've had a bit of that. We had a bit of a tutorial on that, and that was quite interesting. Keep going on the quest after shard. Okay. I mean, the problem I've got, and this is the problem with this, it's such a big map and game. I kind of want to explore, but I also want to keep the quest moving, and it's trying to make sure you do enough of both, if that makes sense. It's so easy to get distracted and think, right, I'm just going to pop over here and have a look, and then, you know, you're several hours later, and you're still not got to where you're meant to be going to. I do love his little dive into the water. I mean, that's really cool. We just fancied a swim. That's what they just said on the boat. We'll grab the shards and surpassing, see if there's anything else here. Whilst we're here, we'll quickly check coordinates. We have got a map, a treasure map. So if we land on the island where the treasure map is, we do need to check just to see if the treasure's here. I don't think it is. First thoughts would tell me it's not here, but I don't know. Let's climb up. There we go. Alright, grab the shard. That's a shard purchased. We now can craft a pistol ammo belt, and that's the second of the uncharted animus fragments. There's 30 in total. We also have a chest, and we've got some wood as well. We've also got 6 upgrades now available in the captain's quarters. Is there anything else here? I don't think there is. Try tapping the right arrow to get the crew to sing. We'll try that in a second when we're back on the boat. So just to check our coordinates, I'm pretty sure we're not in the right place. I do take a picture of the maps, just so I don't have to keep going into them on screen every time. 749. No, we're nowhere near it. I just want to check, just in case. I don't want to miss a treasure just because we haven't checked properly. I don't think there's anything else here. I'm pretty sure, and I could be wrong on this, that everything shows up on an island when you're there, unless there's a viewpoint, which you then need to look at the viewpoint. I don't think anything dodgy hides away from you. I think it literally does all show up. I could be wrong, but I don't think, other than treasures, I don't think there's anything to find just by looking around. I'm pretty sure. Nothing over this side. Right. And the other thing we can do is obviously... There's nothing there. We've got the shard. Let's head to the quest then. And we'll try and get this crew to sing. We tried to do this on the last stream. We couldn't quite get them to sing for us. We've got a couple of shanties now. So it'd be quite good to actually get them singing. I always did find it weird when I played this originally, a long time ago now, that every time you want to stop at some random island like that, you actually have to jump in the water and swim. There's no like little rowboat. Crew's happy to see us. The little cheer as we came back on. Okay, let's take the wheel. Okay. So we know where we're heading. We can fight other ships if they come near us and try and do anything. That's not a problem. We have upgraded our hull. Right. Tap the right button and see if we can get these guys to sing. So they're on the sing. but for some reason they're not. I don't know if it's something we've got to do, because they are on to sing. Maybe it's just too soon. We can go and grab another shark here actually as well, as we're passing it.
Gallants, royals, studs.
So there is a man overboard just here. We'll quickly do a shark while we're here. It's always good to get the skins when we need them. I think it's always worth doing these sharks every time you pass them, just because you don't know how many materials you're going to need later down the line. So let's harpoon a shark, get the crafting materials.
The rope is holding.
And to be fair, they're not that difficult, as long as you aim it properly.
Got you now, fish. Stung him.
I love the crew cheering you on as well.
He's turning the sea red. Ah, yes. He snapped the rope.
He has snapped the rope.
Stay sharp, lads.
Where's he coming from? Remember, he's going to attack. Wait.
Look out! Forward!
I missed him.
That sea dog's almost done for.
I got him just before he attacked the ship there. My aim is completely off as well. There we go. We have the bull shark. We have more crafting materials. Yeah, they're not that difficult. You're just going to make sure they don't hit your boat. We do need to upgrade the harpooning boat as well. But that gives us more crafting materials. Perfect. Okay. I think they do keep reappearing. We've turned around strangely. So the quest is over here, which is I'm pretty sure is the plantation. Let's just check the map. So we need to go between these two islands. So we'll head between the gap there.
Crowd on every inch of sail.
I just wondered if we'd get maybe them singing like this. No. I don't know why I can't get them to sing. It's a bit weird. Or maybe it's just too soon. I don't know.
Starboard! Shipwreck survivor!
I was expecting some songs by now. That when it comes up to sing and not sing, that's me tapping it. It's the same thing, holding it and tapping it. It doesn't seem to do anything. Unless I'm doing something seriously wrong. Let's just slow down a sec. Is this the island? This is the island.
Ease the spanker! Hold down!
Because there's a lot of materials here as well. I've just noticed. Okay, let's stop the ship for a second. Good evening, Cabs. How are you? This is the island we're heading to. This is the mission. This is Andreas Island. I was looking for somewhere to moor the boat, but I can't see it. Unless, of course, it's round the other side. So I think I'm swimming across. There is a viewpoint as well. Quick tap did it. Okay, when we come back to the ship, we'll try again. But yeah, I wasn't holding it down. It was still coming up. Don't think I've got... I shouldn't have any settings differently. Let's have a quick look. It's kind of annoying me not being able to do it. Let's have a quick look at options. Sound. Obviously I've turned the music down, but sea shanties are on. I'll turn them off and back on, and hope that kind of fixes it. Make sure I've turned them back on. Yes, they're back on. Let's get out of work. Just got out of work about an hour ago. But at least you finished work for the day. That's the important part. Right, let's grab this viewpoint while we're here. We'll go to the quest as well. There's a couple of other things on this island to grab by the looks of it. But viewpoint is always important. But yeah, I'm amazed with that little rowboat. I couldn't see a mooring for the boat, to be fair. I don't think there is one looking at it. I'm curious about this quest. Because this isn't a plantation to me, so there must be one nearby, would be my guess. But yeah, I've turned it back on and off, so hopefully we can then get some sea shanties going. Right, there's a treasure chest over here. Let's grab this. I'm assuming everyone's friendly. No one's going to kick off at us, I'm assuming. There is a tavern here as well. Where's the treasure? I can hear it. There it is. There is a rowboat to go back, actually, just there. Have we got what else have we got on this island to grab while we're here? There's quite a bit, isn't there? And obviously the quest is here. There is a red area here, so that might be the plantation then, maybe. There's a manuscript. Treasure map over here. So, and there's also an assassin contract. I was staying away from assassin contracts, mainly because we're not an assassin. But we've now came to an island for a main quest that has one, so maybe we do need to do it. There is also a tavern here, it's locked. Okay, I think we should do the quest before we do anything else then, because if the tavern's locked, I'd say this island is probably locked behind the main quest. So I think maybe the main quest may be the way to go. So let's concentrate on that then before we do too much on the island itself. If it wants us to leave the island, then we'll probably clear before we leave. So let's have a word and see what's going on here. There's obviously some issues. And there is a harbour master, so I'm assuming we can upgrade the boat here as well. Sugarcane and the shields. Let's find out what's happening.
Why look, it's the bastard son of the late William Kidd.
Oh, it's Kidd.
Still a mere boy, and yet 10 times the demon his father was.
Fancy seeing you here, Kenway. Still looking sleek and mean. Did you steal that costume from a dandy in Havana?
No, sir. I found this on a corpse. One that was walking about and talking shite to my face only moments before.
Huh.
So, what's this I hear about a planned raid on a plantation? Not keeping secrets from me, are you?
Not very well. Every day, schooners packed with sugar sail past, coming from plantations nearby. Most times they stop here, sell off a few crates. There's one man visiting today that'd earn you a fine profit. So if you'd like to rob his plantation, I'll point him out.
I would.
Okay. Edward may have gotten a clue about Assassination from documents found on Walpole, and he's not the type to say no to his money. That's a very good point, to be fair.
That's the man. He owns dozens round these islands.
Yeah, that is a very good point. So maybe me thinking that assassination contracts aren't currently in his character is slightly off then. Because you are right, he would get some information, wouldn't he?
His agent is around here somewhere. Find and follow him, and he'll lead you straight to your prize.
Okay, we've got to locate our target and follow him. Now there were two red people just to the left here, so I'm assuming one of them is the guy. There's one. No. The guy we're after will be in gold normally. Or is he over here maybe? Got to locate Beckford's agent. I can hear people. There's a red guy there. Oh, okay, so it's in the green area. I didn't actually notice the green area on the map, to be fair. I'm assuming we're going to have to follow him into the red area. That's my thinking. There we go. There's a guy. We've got to tail him. So, jump in a bush. It's always a good start to a tailing situation, isn't it? No, he's gone that way now. He's not. I thought he was going to go to the red area, and he's not. It wasn't quite what I was expecting. Obviously, we can't get seen by him, otherwise it'll desync us. Nice parrot there. The only thing I had an issue with, and that's what caused us an issue on one of the previous missions, was knowing when you're about to come out of cover without realising it. That did catch us out before, so we've got to be a little bit more careful. Okay, this is another red area actually, so stay under cover for a minute while he turns around and has a look for us. There we go. That must be his ship. We want to be under this cover ideally. I'm not here. I'm not here. I wasn't expecting to turn around so quickly.
Burford, Manning, to me. We've done with this place.
Aye, sir. What's our course?
We'll return to the plantation and there take stock of our inventory. It was a good harvest this year.
Right, so I obviously need to keep close, but obviously I've got to be wary of being seen. And there's Assassination, I think I gain from there, don't I? It's too far away. Reach the Jackdaw's wheel. I've got 45 seconds. That quickly changed, didn't it? I was expecting to try and tail him round, but no, I've just got to quickly reach our boat really quickly. So I'm assuming we're chasing them down. So we're going to have to come back to clear this island then. I don't know if this is the ideal time to check if sea shanties are working. Right, we've got to tail it.
You have the look of a man crafting a bold idea.
So we've got to be careful not to be detected.
Well, Addy. I've just overheard one of the Beckford's men talking grandly about his plantation and all the cargo he's keeping there. And it gave me the idea that I might take these goods off him and sell them off for a better price than he'd ever asked.
There's lots of loot in the water, so we'll grab this.
I like this idea.
I'm trying to reduce distance, but I'm also trying to tail him without being seen. Okay, we're about to head a restricted area as well, so this is going to get interesting. Still no shanties though. Although I don't know if they would be singing right now.
Give us a shanty.
There we go. I've asked them to sing, but they're not singing. He actually said, give us a shanty. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Right,
Hold, Addy. There's trouble afoot.
I see them.
we've got to stay out of combat.
Full all sail. Do you hear the new?
I didn't want to take my hand off the wheel, but we've got to reduce distance, and also the optional objective is stay out of combat. So we've got to be aware of all these ships in this area.
Careful, Captain. These waters are closely watched by our enemies. A song.
So you can hear him asking for a song, but they're not singing. But at least he's asking now, where he wasn't before. Okay. How am I doing this without getting seen? One just turned its viewpoint at me, which wasn't good. This is tricky. There's a boat coming to our... That boat there is going to see us. Guarantee it. No, maybe not. I can get round here. Don't. Desynchronise, we were too slow. I was trying so hard just not to get into combat, but I was obviously a little bit too slow. I was trying to focus on getting a shanty to be sung as well, to be fair.
I see them.
Right, there they are ahead of us. We've got to speed up a little bit. I don't know whether it's worth not worrying about being seen and getting into a fight.
Loose all, let's move!
Maybe I do just need to be quicker. Maybe it's because you turned the music volume low. I can put the music volume back up. Do you think that might be cool? But yeah, that could be causing it. Hang on. Okay. I'll put it back up. The only reason I turned it off was because obviously we can get copyright on the menu screen. Let's put it on 10 and see if we can hear anything. But at least he's asking them now, whereas he wasn't before. There we go. Is that loud enough, or do I need it louder?
Refit, all top! Douse those gallons! Haul! Haul!
Because if I need to turn it up, I'll turn it up. Mystery solved. Yeah, the music volume being low doesn't help it. Just got to get away from the ship looking at me there. But yeah, is that loud enough, or do I need to turn it up a bit more? Very good call, Lisa. Yeah, it's going to be down to you guys to how loud it needs to be for you guys.
Let's ride this squall.
I need to turn this way. Go behind this other ship. Trying to switch between different sail speeds and not let it get too far ahead, but also we've not got to can't get seen either. Right, we'll slow down a little bit. Sounds fine. Okay, as long as it's okay for you guys. It's good. Obviously, I've got headphones on, so for me, it's going to sound louder. As long as you guys can hear them singing, that's the main thing. That's the best bit about this, is the singing. Right, we passed the optional.
Backfoots people. Do you know them? The Backfoots and their sugar empire.
Aye.
Second time running, but we did it.
I never worked their plantations, but I knew their names from hearing other men personally.
But you worked the plantation, no?
A modest one, aye. As a striker in the boiling house.
Boiling house? Was it water they boiled? Or something else?
Cane juices. It's a hard process making sugar.
Had to slow down a bit, it's getting too close.
Must be why it fetches such a dear price.
What's it like? Toiling on a plantation day and night.
Well, with
Now
cane
too far
sugar
away.
cut and harvested, it's run between two metal rollers that crush the juice from the plant. After collecting the juice, it was time to boil away the waters from the sugar.
Oh, okay. I was being so wary, I was trying not to be anywhere near it.
Boiling sugar is near the hottest thing on earth. Just a touch on the skin.
But yeah, maybe I was a little bit too cautious.
Leaving a terrible scar.
Oh, we've got a wind. There's a wind coming in.
Wreck survivor here, sir.
Got the wreck survivor. Oh, that wind. Need to slow it down a bit, I think. We're nearly out of this area, which is the...
Survivor here, sir.
So allow me to shoot over there. I don't want to shoot anything. Right, this is where we're heading for the plantation then, I'm assuming.
Wind is shaping up for a big blow,
It's a
sir.
risk to anchor too close. The soldiers roving the plantation would catch us for sure.
Drop here then and sneak ashore. We'll look after the jackdaw.
Right, we can dock here.
Further the mains! Reef those gallons!
And this is where we're going. This is a new island, Cat Island. There are monkeys by the looks of things here. And this is the mission. We've docked the jackdaw. And I'm assuming we're now going to be able to look at attacking the plantation. But yeah, I was probably being a little bit too cautious. Oh, I've got to do it quickly. Oh, wow. Straight away, I hate timers. Timers make you worry. And obviously I can't get seen either. If I get seen, I'm in trouble. Stay around the outside, out of the red detection zone. I'm there.
What's happened here?
Oh, we're in
Why
an
such disarray?
we're in an eavesdrop.
Bit of a do, sir. That's
As long as they
all.
stay
It's
still,
Nothing's worth
it's
it.
not a big deal. It's if they move, it becomes a
And
nightmare.
you saw fit to get pickled on duty.
No bother, sir. We've everything sorted.
We'll soon see, won't we?
Right,
For
we're
you
going to
must
need to go
double the watch this evening.
there.
Double, sir? Whatever
I need to
for?
wait for them to move enough, but I can't go out
Was
of
followed by
that area.
clouds, if my eyes on me, though the ship was uncommonly large for such rascals.
Back on the cover, back on the cover.
A ship that size, in any case, double
I
the
hate
watch.
these eavesdrops when they're
And
moved.
keep your damned eyes wide for anything
It's tricky to
suspicious.
keep within range and not be seen by guards. Okay.
You up there! Look alive, man! You've a job to do!
All these men are drunk. That's a
Apologies,
bonus
sir.
for us.
I'll keep my eyes peeled.
The guy by the bell looks drunk as well. Right, let's be careful not to go out of cover too soon here.
For God's sake, what the hell is going on here today? How do you suppose you'll be able to ring that alarm?
Good evening,
if you're
gaming. How are you?
drunk and barely able to stand?
Forgive me, sir. I am fit and able. If I see any strangeness about, you'll hear the bell ringing straight away, I promise.
Right, there's also a sharpshooter as well we've got to be wary of. Okay. That guard there is going to be an issue. I need him to
I'd
move
like
on.
to speak to the man in charge here. I require entrance to the warehouse. Which of you got
Yeah.
to the warehouse, huh?
Just managed it.
Is there no one over here?
We've got to locate our target. So I think we're looking for the guy who has the key to the warehouse.
Key, goddammit! Someone find me the key!
But I've also be careful not to move and get seen. But we're looking for the guy with the key. Thank you for the likes, much appreciated. I think that was gained 2, so thank you very much for those. He won't be fit and able for long. He wouldn't be fit and able for long, would he? You had a weird day. Why have you had a weird day, gaming? Right, I need to trigger Eagle Vision. We need to find the gold guy, basically, but I need to try and move without being seen. Get down. Thank you. It's not him. It's not him. I can take people out if we need to. Just trying to work out who could possibly have the key. Might be worth taking this guy out. Just clears their way a little bit. Knockout. We're not killing him, we're knocking him out. Mainly because I haven't got the assassin blades on at the minute, I've just realised. No, that one. Obviously, I would like to be able to cut the bell. That would help as well. Right, so there's no one else here. I know there's people shouting about us at this point. I didn't kill the guard. Sharpshooter seen me. That's an issue if he sees me. And he hasn't got the key. Right, I'm not getting to that bell while that guy's there, am I? So, it's got to be someone we've not seen yet. So which makes me think further up. Check the optionals. Oh, in case it's that. Sabotage alarm bells ×2. Good shout. That's the thing. When you start a mission, it tells you the first optional, but it adds optionals and doesn't tell you. I don't see them come up. So very good shout for checking that. So we do need to do the spell. The other issue we've got though, we need to take the sharpshooter out. So that's something we've got to look at trying to do, because I think he will catch me before I get a chance to do that bell. Into the cupboard. I love the cupboard. Right. I'll wait for him to move around again. Guy there. Wait for him to turn. And we should be able to come out into some undergrowth, hopefully. Yeah, his eye's a bit of a mess when going for it. It is, just because it's not obvious sometimes. And like I say, they don't always show up. Right, there's the guy with the key. That's the guy we need to deal with. But he's not on his own. So that's an issue. But we need to take the gunner out. I think that's going to be fairly important. We do need to take that key guy out as well. Right, how are we getting up to him without being seen? There he goes. Turn now, but it's a guard. So I need to take that guard out first. Then I think we need to get it up. And there's 2 bells. I've only seen 1 bell so far. We haven't synchronized Viewpoint either. We're not doing very well at this so far, are we? It's all about patience, I think, though. If you're trying to do this and do it properly, you've got to... Patience is definitely the key. Right, let's whistle this guy. Hoping we can do that and not get seen up there. We did indeed. Let's give a quick loot while we're here. Thank you. There's also a shard here, up in that tree, just so we're aware of it. Right, the guy is coming past in a second. We need to get that guy out up there. Are there any other guards nearby once these 2 are dealt with? Once that guy's dealt with, I wonder. I might be doing it a bit slow. We probably could do this a lot faster. But I'm also trying to be very careful not to get into a massive gunfight. Although it doesn't say we can't be detected. So all guns blazing may be a better option. What do you guys think? Because there's no optional objective for not going in all guns blazing, but obviously we need to sabotage the bells. Okay. Right, there is a guard there. I think we need to take care of him. If I think I climb the ladder, I've got a feeling he's going to see me. And I think I'm too far away to whistle. It says don't get in combat. No, it just says steal the key and sabotage alarm bells. There's nothing about stay out of combat's already been ticked. That was for the ship. But obviously I think sabotaging the bell though, surely that means staying out of combat. My issue's that guy there. I think that's going to cause me an issue. I actually went under the fence then. I didn't expect that. I was expecting to climb over it. It actually went under. So I need to deal with this guy, because then I think I can climb the ladder. And I need to find the other alarm bell as well. I've only seen one so far. Right, we need these two to walk past.
God save the king.
So once they've walked past, we're going to take out this guard that's just here, and then hopefully climb the ladder, take out the shooter. Need them to be far enough away that when I whistle, they're not going to be involved. There's another guy over there looking, so I'm just going to worry a little bit. There we go. Come here. Come on, over here. If you heard a whistle, would you go into some bushes to see what was there? You know, if it was you. Right, they're there. I think I can now go up. Which means, hopefully, I can take this guy down. I don't want him to fall off. Cool, he didn't fall off. His gun did, but he didn't. Right, so that means we should be able to sabotage the alarm bell now. Still got to decide how we're going to deal with the two together. Apart from maybe a double assassination from here might be in play. Because I think we should be able to do a double assassination. I wonder if that's the way. Off the edge here, double assassination down as they walk past. It's either going to go very, very well or very, very badly. But that's my thinking. And then alarm bells there. We've got a shard as well. I'm hoping the guys on the roof over there can't see me. And I'm assuming these guys with the key can't look up. Because if they look up, they may notice we're not dressed the same way as their guy. There is a viewpoint as well over there. We should really grab. As long as we don't need a quick getaway, we should be able to grab everything. Okay, so where are these guys going to come past?
Alarm!
Oh, he's running for the... Oh, get off, get off. He's running for the alarm. No, he's not. I got the alarm before he did. I didn't get the key though, annoyingly. Well, it wasn't as foolproof as I'd hoped, but we did achieve the objective of what we wanted. It just wasn't as foolproof as I'd hoped. We now have the key. Now, because I haven't got the viewpoint, I don't think it's going to show me where the other bell is. I want the other bell. I'm not. If we can get both optionals done, I think I need the viewpoint to get the bell though, don't I? The viewpoint, I think, is there. I want to ruin what we've done so far by getting seen now. There is a guard there. Does he move? If he stays, could deal with him. See behind the warehouse, what for the bell? We'll have a look behind the warehouse in a second then for the bell. I might have to run at this guy. There's another guard there, you see.
It's all fun until someone's eye goes.
It's all fun until someone's eye goes boof. Is that what the guy just said? Okay, viewpoint. So far, it hasn't quite gone to plan, but it's not gone badly wrong either. I'll take that as a win currently. I don't know if we enter the warehouse though, we've got to be quick to get off the island. So I'm thinking of trying to clear while we're here. Although we can always come back, obviously. Right, let's have a quick look. You reckon behind the warehouse? It's actually not showing up. That's annoying. I thought the bell would show up. We're going to have to come back because there's no way I'm going to be able to get a shanty whilst trying to do the warehouse, am I? That might be really frustrating because if that puts us through the trees, oh, that's guards, that's going to be a problem. Although, we can get into combat. So it's kind of a, which way do we go? Do we try and stay as sneaky as possible? Or does it really matter at this point because we can get in combat? Where is the shanty then? Must be over there. Considering going for the shanty. We know there's a guy soldier over there. And I think we have to go through the trees for the shanty there. It just depends where it ends up going. Although, we can chase it, stop where it starts and wait. Because we know the shanty comes back to its start point. As we've proven a couple of times. Mainly accidentally, but it has worked. Right, so you're going to stand there, is he? So it may be worth waiting by where the shanty's going to appear from. I'm assuming if they ring the bell, that we fail the bell optional objective, don't we? I would have suggested. We can attack him at his point. But there is another guard there. I'd rather that other guard not see us do it. Right, that shanty's now flying away. My thinking is, I need to get to where it is though, and I think I'm going to get seen once I go there. Sorry if I'm being really slow, I'm just trying to make the right decision not to get seen. I'm thinking we take this guard out in a second. I don't want to rush in and then mess up, especially when we want to do as many optionals as we can as we go. Perfect. Right, the other guy's there. What I'm going to do is try and get to that pile of leaves he's near before he turns round again. Attempt to take him out and then come back for the shanty. And I think we've cleared most of the guards on this kind of side. And obviously it's just the bell to find. I'm hoping no one's going to see me in a second. No, it's got too far away from me. Come here. Come on. Come on, have a look at the noise in the bush. Perfect. Right, shanty's there. We may force it to go a different way. Yeah, we have forced it to go a different way. And there's the shanty. I was really worried about doing these shanties, and so far they've not been that bad. Not really. The shanty's done. Didn't want to jump off like that. That was a mistake there. We've got an Animus database entry for the Rio Grande, which is the new shanty we've just unlocked. Locations is Fisherman's villages. Small villages dot the hundreds of islands of the West Indies, generally making up most a few shacks. Pirates consider these villages to be safe spots to collude and regroup unhindered. And pirate camps. Pirates established semi-permanent camps where they could return to repair their ships and divide their spoils. We found a couple of those already. And sugar plantations. So lucrative sugar plantations were often centred on a manor house for tenant buildings. The warehouses were often filled with valuable goods to be traded or stolen by those unwilling to foot the bill. Cat Island is one of the notable examples. Sorry, gaming, I didn't actually spot your message. I've just seen it. You gave a game to your friend as a gift, and his parents said he was to give it back because they think I want some money in return, and you gave him a gift. I think the problem is if it was a new game, the new games are what, £60, £50, £60 sometimes, and I can understand parents then thinking, well, actually that's a bit of an expensive gift. So I can see the parents' point of view, whereas you may not have meant it like that. I can understand their concern, to be fair. So, yeah, I kind of understand gaming, but just don't take it hard. Thank you for the like of those. Thank you for the 2 likes, in fact. Thank whoever that was. Much appreciated. Good evening, Super Colby. How are you? I'm not too bad, thank you. Try not to think about tomorrow, but other than that, I'm good. Just trying to focus on what we're trying to achieve. We're still looking for another bell. If anyone sees it, let me know. So have you been playing this as well then, Lisa? Or did you load up just to test the shanties? Oh, I forgot about the thing up there as well. Let's see what happens to the thing. It wasn't a new game, but I don't know what to do. Just yeah, I can understand the confusion gaming, but at the same time, games aren't cheap. And I think the parents will see it as, you know, you're giving someone a game. That's not a cheap present. All you can do is try and explain it. Or maybe get your parents to help explain it. And maybe then they'll be okay. It's a difficult one. If someone bought my little boy a game for like the Switch or something, I would be a bit hesitant, to be honest. I know obviously he's a lot younger than you, but yeah, I'd be a little bit hesitant about it just because of the price. You started playing, you haven't got too far though. Oh, okay. I think you've played before, Lisa, haven't you? So you've just gone back to it. Right, there is a guard there we've got to keep an eye on. I want to take him out, ideally. The belly's round the back, as Lisa suggested. So we do need to find a way to the back. And again, I don't really want to get into a fight. Although we may not have much of a choice. I kind of need to get to that hay bale, don't I? If I want that bell, I've got to be as discreet as possible. I'm thinking hay bale. That guy's facing us, isn't he? I didn't realise he was facing us as I moved there. Right. I think I need to run down to the off bit where we can't be in the bit in the out of the red area. We get out the red area, they won't then get alerted and come back up where that bell is. That's my thinking, because obviously them guys are there, so we're going to need to deal with them, but if we're not in the red area and we sneak up, that's the ideal. Let's go and talk to them. Yeah, just go and talk to them. It's the best thing. This was just going to throw some PS4 games away. Yeah, no, so just explain that to them. That's the thing. Good evening, Nighthawk. How are you? How's work? Yes, you do. Yes, you do to what? But yeah, just explain it, gaming. That's your best bet. Okay, so the captain guy we were following is by the bell. And so's a guard. We need to get across. I think there's a clump of grass nearby. We can get into that when he's not looking. And the other guy's not walking towards us as well. So many guards. Where's he? Where does he? What's his pattern? Does he stay? Oh, okay, my whistle didn't draw him towards us, which is kind of what I was hoping. We need to be in here. We're in. We're in. Okay, so we need to take this guy out the minute the big guy turns around. Remember, we're trying to sabotage a spell. I didn't realise I was going to walk straight to the bush then. Okay. If I whistle, is that going to force him towards us? No, they've both turned.
Intruder! I need some help here!
Don't ring the bell, don't ring the bell. I don't know how we got away with that, but we did. Just gonna hide for a second in case I see the bodies. That was very close. We've done the optional objective now as well, so that's a bonus. Yeah. Black Flag's good. Black Flag is very good indeed. Right, he's seen the body.
Interloper,
But he can't ring the bell because the bell is broken. Come here. Come to my shed.
This one belongs to me.
Two down. Right, there is another guard around this corner. The more we can clear, the better, I think. I can pick the weapons up as well. I didn't think about that. Right, where's this guy? Does he walk around the corner or does he stay over there? So all what I've done, I don't want to get caught now. There's a shard here as well. Where's my shard? I think we need to climb the tree. No, it's not the tree. Oh, the shard's there. So, thinking into the hay bale. Right, we've got one of the two shards. There's another shard still to get, but I'm assuming we have to head to the manor house at some point, would be my assumption. So far, we've managed this without drawing too much attention. I'm hoping we can avoid all attention. It's been a bit slow, but I think this is the best option to not get caught. Okay. What's that? Oh, I can blow it up. Let's not blow it up just yet, shall we? Let's go inside the warehouse. We've plundered the following cargo. 20 wood, 35 metal, 35 cloth, 20 rum, 25 sugar, and we get a bonus award of 400 reals. And because we didn't ring a bell. And you can sell your rum and sugar to the harbour master in your captain's cabin to get 800 reals. So that's telling us we can only sell the rum and sugar. The rest we need materials for the ship. So that's mission complete. Wow, we did that 100% sync. So again, a little bit slow, but I think slow and careful actually worked the best we could. Right, we're still on the island as well. So we've done the main quest. Oh, there's another quest here. Is that on the island as well? No, my quest isn't on the island. It looked like it was, but it's not. It's on a separate island down here for the next quest. Proper defences. So we should really clear the island while we're here. That's on the way back to our boat. So we've got these two and 2 chests. And if we want, we could probably go and find a howler monkey. Nice loot. Thank you. It's good. We, yeah. We've got a bit of extra money for not ringing a bell. So that's something we need to keep an eye on. If we know we get extra money for not ringing a bell, that's got to be good for us going forward. If we make sure that stays that way. To be fair, we can now get in a fight. It's not going to matter. As long as we survive it, obviously. I love how Bayek interact with kids and how you feel pain. I know. That was one of the most heartbreaking missions I've ever seen. But yeah, how he interacts with children is incredible. I think that's really good writing. To make you really understand how he works, I think that's really well written. Okay, shard is done. So we've got 2 treasure chests. One's here and one's over here. Downside is they're both near the main house. One is there. There's a guard there. 2 guards over there. I don't know if this will be a fight or I can avoid it by staying near the edge maybe. Run, 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 run. Try and stay away from guards. If we have to get into a fight, we will. I'd rather not. To avoid it. We've also got gunpowder we can explode as well, haven't we? Get in, get in, get in. Before the guy turns around and sees us. Right, first lot of treasure done. One more to find. I know there's a guard going to come back this way in a second. The writing is very accurate, absolutely. It was really sweet, the mission, quite late in the game where he just showed a random kid some cool tricks. Oh yeah. Come over here. Come into my little cupboard. I've never used whistling so much before in Assassin's Creed. It's something that I've always forgotten to use. And yet in this, it's perfect and it works fantastically. Right. We need to get through the house and to the other side of it, I think. And obviously not get seen. You can't see me, I'm not here, I'm not here. Honestly, I'm not here. That nearly went badly wrong. Ideally, I'd like to take that guy out. I think the treasure's just around the other side of this wall as well. Is he still looking at me? Can't see where he is, that's the problem. That guy's there, I'll be a bit wary of him. The ladder's there, if I can... possibly. Done. Right, that's him down. We can do this and not be caught. That's 100% of the island done. Island should be 100% done now. Bar the howler monkey. Haven't seen one of those yet. But that is the island done then. That went pretty well. We were slow, but methodical, and I think it worked really well. The only thing actually left to do on the island we haven't done, while I think about it, is this. And it's on the way back to the boat, so we'll have to go and get that. And obviously we didn't see any howler monkeys. But what we did find with the animals is it just says they should be around that area. It's not guaranteed, is it? So I don't think there's much point running around trying to look for one. Obviously, if we come across them, we do need the crafting materials. But I also don't want to fire a gun if we can help it. A minute. Right, we're looking for the Aztec stele. These normally involve a bit of a puzzle to solve while at it. So let's have a look at this one. The first one we did on our beginning island wasn't too bad, to be fair. Just got to match these up. So one is going to be I forgot the buttons on, didn't it? One is going to be the palm tree, looking at that. I've got a feeling it's something like that. There we go. Nice and easy, and there should be an X marks the spot in the middle, and we should dig there. We haven't really struggled with them yet. There's only the second one, to be honest. We haven't struggled. There we go. I'm always happy when you do an island 100%. You know then it's done. Unless the quest brings you back. You then know there's nothing else to come back for. I don't know if there's a way of... Is there a way of telling if you've 100% an island? I think there was, actually. That's that. Maybe there isn't. No, that's swords. Go back to that. Oh, there's a quick thing for treasure maps. Didn't realise that. I don't think there's a quick button for looking at the island and to see how much there's left to do. The only thing I think you can do is actually visibly look at it. But that's the island done then. Okay. Back on the boat it is. Let's get some sea shanties going. We need to probably go and sell our wares as well, don't we, really? And I've got some upgrades I can do as well. Crew are happy to see us. Let's have a look at the upgrades for the ship, see if there's anything worth doing now. I'd rather get these upgrades done as and when we can, just in case we get ourselves into a bit of a trouble out at sea. So let's have a look. We did already upgrade the hull once. We need more supplies of that. Broadside cannons, we need a lot more supplies of that. Chase cannons, we still need more supplies. It's going well. We can increase our ram strength. We've got plenty of money. I'm not worried about money at this point. It's more goods. Round shot. That's a normal shot, isn't it? I believe. But that's only money, not materials. So let's upgrade the round shot. So we should do more damage with the cannons. Chain shot. a little bit much at the minute. We haven't got a mortar currently. Let's take a mortar. I'm sure that will come in handy, surely. Heavy shot. 900. I don't know if I'm spending money and I should be waiting. Let's have a quick look at storage. So this is storage for our cannons. Crew quarters, we can actually have more crew. Harpooning, I was going to say about this, wasn't I, actually? That's only 500, so we'll do that one. That gives us 25 harpoons now. Is it? No, we've got 30, and I think it goes up another 10. I think that's right. Harpoon strength is 1,000. Reinforced rowboat. It's kind of deciding what is the most important thing to spend on to start with. Cargo storage is probably quite important. So we can keep more before we have to sell it, maybe. So we'll do that one. That's 2,000. Money's going quickly. Should we have more crewmen? What's that? It's going to cost me 50 of the material. Diving bell we do need to get, but we need to be a main story to do it first. I think that's probably it for the minute. There is a couple more we can do, but I'm just a bit worried about money. So I think we'll hold off a little bit. But I think that went quite well. We have now got a mortar and other bits and pieces. We don't want to change equipment. I think we can craft. There was something we could craft, wasn't there? If I look at Edward upgrades. Can I not? No, hang on. I don't think I can. That's not crafting. I'm looking at the wrong menu. So we've got a pistol holster 2. We can't do that one yet. We need humpback whale skin. Health upgrade. We need deers. We haven't seen deers yet, but we can do the pistol ammo pouch, which is probably worth having. We need 2 wild pig hides. We've got 5, so that's plenty. You like the models in the cabin? They are really cool. I like the models in the modern day as well. I'm hoping we'll see more as the game progresses, and obviously sleep dart stuff we don't have. I'm ignoring the outfits, the hunter outfit, the whaler outfit, shark hunter and feline pelt. But yeah, the model of the boat is quite cool. It's quite detailed as well, the cabin. Obviously, we don't use it very often, but it is very detailed. Even the netting up the top. Okay. Let's head off. So we've upgraded the boat and the jackdaw. I should stop calling it a boat, it's the jackdaw. Jackdaw is upgraded. And we have completed the mission on the island, which is a bonus. We've got stuff to sell when we come across an island to sell, and that island is now done. We are in the red restricted zone. Let's just have a quick look where we're heading. So, don't forget about the island, it's done. I wonder what these were for a minute. They're not islands, are they? We are heading south. So this one, proper defences. There is also a viewpoint there as well. So I think it's a named, undiscovered location. It's a named island. So we're heading due south. If there's an island to look at on the way that may have something that we come across, we'll do it. Which was the island we were at and we didn't actually explore enough? I think it was this one over here, wasn't it? Kind of lost which island we were at before. This one we can fast travel to. Oh, there's one here that we've got the viewpoint, but haven't. That was the island we was at originally. We've got to do the rest of the island. Can you not sell from the captain's quarters? I hadn't looked. It's a good shout. I think it said you could, didn't it? I'm assuming the price is no different. Let's have a look. It did mention it, didn't it? Remember to always keep upgrading your ship. The main upgrades to keep an eye on is the hull armor, I think it's called, and the cannons. Yeah, we've just done a few upgrades. We did the hull armor when it told us to. If we can sell stuff in here, there's nothing currently that's saying where. Obviously that's outfits. That's weapons, although it's not really. That's a map. I think that comes into play later, doesn't it? The ship upgrades. Hang on. I think he did have a sell. He did have a sell. There we go. So we can sell cargo or sell hunting goods. So cargo, we've got sugar and rum. It doesn't allow you to sell the items that you need for crafting. So we can sell all our sugar, 74 of it, for 1,480. So that's one we should sell them. You got them to max. I got them to max very early on. Yeah, the whole property armor is probably one of the best things to get maxed quite early. We haven't actually got enough to upgrade it again at the minute. We need more materials. Ground shot and hull is probably the most universally useful. Okay. Yeah, we haven't got enough for hull again at the minute. I think we need more metal. But let's sell all the sugar. Obviously we've got to think about storage as well. And obviously we can only have 100 rum, so we do need to sell it. Because that is showing maxed. Everything is too easy, but that's how it's supposed to be. I wouldn't say it's too early, too easy. I think if you take your time, it's a lot easier if you rush in. Yeah, hull armor, we need 200 fabric and 100 metal. I'm assuming that's fabric. That's wood. Fabric's the 34, 96 is wood, I think, and 100, and the metal is the last one. So we can't do any of those at the minute. Round shot, you were saying, wasn't it? It's 4,000 to upgrade your round shot. Are you playing this nursery? You said round shot, didn't you? We've already done one upgrade. We can do another. It's 4,000 though. I might hold off just because we did an upgrade already. I might hold off just while it's expensive. I'm not sure what else I'm going to need money for, to be fair, but I'm always curious was the wrong word. Very cautious when we spend money. I'm always worried I'm spending it and I should really wait.
Captain has the helm.
Okay, we are leaving the island. And we've got to get round here. I don't want... there is ammunition. There's barrels in the water I've got to be wary of. I can shoot them, obviously. But I think we need to go round here. And we have the sea shanties. I suppose if we see ships, we should be looking to hit them because that way we get the materials to upgrade. So we should be keeping an eye out for ships that are nearby. There is one to our left, but it's not in view enough. So anything on that island? Don't think there is anything on the island, nothing's showing up currently. Plantation is now gold on that island, indicating you've completed it. That's very useful actually, yeah, well spotted. So yeah, it says that we've done it, which is a bonus. Right, I think this is where the next quest is. Let's slow it down. We can also have more people, more crew now as well. I take it there's nowhere to moor the ship. Not that I can see. So I think it's another... Am I on the right... I think I'm on the right island. Let's have a look. That is the right island. What's that? I've not seen that. Salt Lagoon. So that's where... Is that where we moor, I wonder? Mission's there. I wonder if that's the mooring point, because that's the fast travel. There's one side activities, one mystery here according to that. What we'll do, we'll just keep sailing around just in case. It might actually be somewhere to moor. I'm kind of always worried that I'm just going to jump in the water instead of actually mooring where we can moor. I think the viewpoint is around here, which is good. Is there a mooring, or am I just going to jump in? Deer, yes, we needed deer, didn't we? It's one of the upgrades. I can't see a mooring. I think I'm just jumping in the water. There's nothing obvious to say this is where you moor. If there was a mooring, then I've just gone for a swim for the sake of swimming. There we go, Salt Lagoon. We have got a viewpoint, 3 chests, 2 animus fragments, a secret, and deer. Deer is the one thing we do want. I think that's just a fast travel locator there. You have a treasure map since a link to this location. Oh, that's quite cool. So I took a picture of the treasure map. Thank you for the like, that was much appreciated. Just in case. Then I'll keep checking the coordinates. This is telling me we're already on the island. So let's get the viewpoint and then we'll have a look for the treasure as well. I wasn't expecting that. I was manually keeping an eye on it in case we came across it. It actually told us we were here. There's a chest nearby as well. There we go. First chest done. And obviously we have got a mission here we need to do as well. So it's quite intuitive in the way it tells you these things. It doesn't leave you guessing. Which I don't think is a bad thing at times. This is a beautiful island. I think a lot of the islands are, to be fair. They all have a really good, nice look around them, don't they? There's no point making a leap of faith because we're going back onto the island. Right, we know there's a quest here as well. Oh, it's deer. We have our first deer skin. We needed that. Okay. Let's actually just reload our pistols. I'm always worried about not having shots ready to fire. We've had that happen before. So, is there a way of getting the treasure map to show up? Oh yeah, try and put it on your thing and triangle. So, the treasure map, we're on the island. I would assume then, if this is the right way round in terms of island shape, we're looking far end. But, is it? Because there's a big rock there. So is the map the wrong way round? Let's just grab this shard while we're here. I've missed the shard completely. Try this again, shall we? There we go. So it's just deciding, if we quick look at the map. So I think the map is the right way round. I think. If you look at that, remember that image, and we'll have a look at the map. So there's 2 little curves, isn't there, on this left hand side. So I think it's the far end of there. We're ignoring the quest for the minute, while we grab everything we can from here. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the far end. There's a deer there. I've kind of startled it too much. Chest here as well. I don't know how many deer hides we need, to be fair. I've taken my gun off, haven't I, because I'm looking for the treasure. Okay, there's another chest over here. I can hear it, where is it? Oh, in front of the rowboat. Okay, we've got one more shard to grab while we're here. And then we will look for this treasure. I think we're in the right place. Did you complete Assassinate Revelations DLC without dying? No, I've got to go. We stopped doing it on stream, but I need to go back. The River Styx is horrendous. But yeah, we need to go back and finish that. But I'll do it off stream and record it. There's a few little bits we need to quickly get. We need to finish off, but we've got 100% synchronization on all the quests. But it's just that one without dying. The River Styx, that's horrendous, that one. Right, so it's by this big rock, this treasure, I think. Ah, dig sign has come up. We have found our treasure. I like the fact that actually it's intuitive enough to tell you. We've got Serpent Figurehead now design plan, so it's now available in the captain's cabin. It's intuitive enough to tell you when you're on an island where there's treasure. I like that. Because obviously it doesn't have to tell you, and you could be looking for ages. Little crabs walking around. Shame you can't pick the crabs up. Okay, well, deer. I don't know how many deer skins we need, but I'm sure it's more than one. So I didn't miss. I thought he was running away from me then. So we're skinning the deer. We've got to head to the quest as well while we're here. But that is the island complete, isn't it? It is. No, we've missed it. There's a treasure map over here. A cadaver. So we'll head over there, grab the treasure map, and then quest. And obviously any deer we see along the way, ideally. I should have shot earlier than I did. Plenty of deer roaming around though, isn't there? So the way it looks so far, and I can't remember for the life of me. Ah, look, tortoises. Do we? So we can hunt tortoises. I'm assuming they do give you crafting materials. I'm a little bit loath to shoot one, to be fair. I don't mind the deer, but I think the tortoises seem a little bit much. But I suppose if we need them crafting, we haven't really got much choice, have we? Have you done Revelation, Super Colliver? Have you done that mission without dying? Don't do it. Okay, we won't do it. I want the cadaver though. Interrupt the cadaver.
This is more like it.
We now have a new treasure map. It will show up if you need on the map. Okay, cool. So we don't actually need to take on the tortoises. We also... I don't need to take pictures of the maps, do I, either now? Because if it tells us we're on the island, I'm assuming I don't need pictures of them. Well, as long as every island tells us you have a treasure map, we should be okay. But yeah, so we don't need to kill tortoises. That's a bonus. You've not done either. Without dying. Yeah, I know. I'm not. That's why I decided to do it. I'm going to carry on off stream with it because it's probably going to take a very long time to manage to do it without dying. It's going to be horrible. But luckily, we've done everything else though in that DLC, so we don't have to worry about the blocks or anything. You what? So Salt Lagoon's done. We're not harming the tortoises. There's no need to, then there's no need to. That's a bonus. So let's go and get the main quest. Let's see where that takes us next. Thanks for the like, I've done much appreciated. Proper defences. That is horny gold, I believe. Let's have a look.
Here's to our pirate republic, lads. We're prosperous, and free, and out of reach of kings, clergy, and debt collectors.
Near 500 men now pledge their allegiance to the Brethren of the Coast in Nassau. Not a bad number.
True. Yet we lack sturdy defenses. If the king were to attack the town, he'd trample us.
Then let us find the observatory. If it does what these
Blackbeard
claim, we'll be unbeatable.
Not that twaddle again, can we? It's a story for schoolboys.
Yeah, I think that is Blackbird, isn't it? Blackbeard, sorry, isn't it?
Steal a galleon.
Tortoise is the land variant. It is. Yes. Sorry, I'm saying the wrong one. I'm really bad. Normally, I make sure I was correct about it. Yeah, tortoise is the land variant, and the water variant are turtles.
I do, sir.
But tortoise is land, turtle is water. Is that correct? I think it is.
And slow.
Pretty sure that's the right way. Yeah, tortoises are land, turtles are water, so obviously flippers not feet, basically. Hello B&B, good evening, how are you? So we've got to relocate the Arkadel Maestro. Let's have a look where it is. So this island is 100% done. That's always a bonus to have an island done. It's somewhere in this area. That's what we're looking for. It's a bit of a vast area. Right, we can head back to the ship now as well. They're easy to mix up. They are really easy to mix up, to be fair.
Your jackdaw handles knives. Pinched her from the
Oh,
Spanish.
they're on the ship with us, aren't they?
Aye. In the midst of a hurricane.
Just before the treasure fleet was smashed against the shore.
Was the haul aboard as rich as men are saying?
1,000 times that.
Won't let them sing yet
I
until they
reckon
finish talking.
£1 million worth of reals was sunk that day.
Devil love a hurricane. Might have a dive there one day. See what we can rummage up.
Diving them wrecks would be a nice change of pace for us. No need for violent actions against merchants and such.
Well, that's some soft talk.
So we haven't done any dives yet. We haven't got a diving bell either. We have to get to the right point in the story to attain it.
We'll
And obviously
save
they're
the
talking about
clashing
it.
of cutlasses for the military. And them that get in our way.
So it sounds like we're going to be looking at that at some point. Right, we're going through a patrol area next. I'm assuming that that's my mortar, isn't it? Because I don't fire. 35 wood on board. Is it worth a hit? Probably. Back in 10-20 minutes. As soon as no, we've got a good hour probably left. A bit under an hour. Right, we can identify. That's a schooner there. I'm more than happy to take it out though, because we would be. I don't want to not get resources.
Easy as she goes.
Although, should we?
No telling what you may.
Yeah, we've actually. I think we've got to actually look for the ship we're after, don't we?
Don't soil your breeches, lads. I got
I'm looking for a specific ship, so maybe we'll leave the schooners for the minute.
All weather there, Captain.
Well, we can always attack the schooners at any point. We're looking for the Arkadel Maestro. Oh, they won't sing at this point. They won't allow a sea shanty. Right, there is another ship over here, so we can make it past this big wave. Look at that. That's a wave and a half. Okay, it's this ship over here. That it is. The man of war. We have found it.
Monster. Look at the size of her.
Tail the ship.
And we'd not last long face to face with her.
I need to get out of here, I think.
Can wait. Keep your distance. We'll strike when fortune favors us.
Okay.
cover of darkness, most likely.
Oh,
I think I'm out enough not to be seen anymore, am I?
Storm, Captain. Looks bad.
There's a storm coming as well, which isn't good. Just trying to stay out of its view.
Goes the gallants and royals.
Slow down a little bit.
Party now, Mitrum. I'd not haze you.
Following in ships is extremely difficult. There's a second ship nearby I've got to be wary of as well now. Might get myself in a bit of trouble if I'm not careful. I think I need to get behind it. That's its blind spot behind it. So I think that's where we need to be. If we go round this way, well, it's turning, which isn't helping us. But I'm thinking we can get behind its blind spot, be safe there. No worries, B&B, we'll see you soon. He just entered the stream to say that he's going to leave. He's just like coming to say hello. That's all it is, it's all good. Right, there's a second ship here though, so we'll be a bit wary of that. I don't want to be too slow, we've already been decent once. For me being a bit slow on some of these tailing missions. So I probably don't want to be that fast. But yeah, it won't let us play a song. Maybe that's because we're trying to be discreet while following. I will say though, I know this we're in the blind spot of the ship. If you were in a ship and you had someone in your crow's nest looking out for other ships, you'd look behind you, wouldn't you? Or is it just me that would actually look behind them? Because you always want to be aware of what's coming up behind, surely. Okay, there is a ship to our left, I want to be wary. Currently, the following them is not going too badly. I think I may be going a bit too fast. No, because we're about to be in their view. We're in their view now. It turned, which is not what I wanted.
There, Captain.
Turn.
Loose all and trim sharp to the wind.
Six, trim two, hearty! I said hearty!
Right, I think we're okay. They have a lot of firepower, maybe they aren't worried. There is that, I suppose. If they're a man of war, maybe you're not worried about what's behind you because you know that people aren't silly enough to have a go at you. Maybe that is the answer. I can't collect materials, so wouldn't let me collect it. Not close enough. Right, we are still on the boat's tail. The ship, not boat, I suppose. It's a long tail, isn't it? I think we've done well to avoid all the other ships, to be fair. I think I've definitely got to be a lot less cautious.
Charles Vane. As reckless as they come.
An old friend of yours?
Not a man I call a friend.
Okay, there's other boats
We've
incoming.
been doing this kind of work for so long, I can't help.
And they're all attacking the man of war. Obviously I don't want to be involved if I can help it. Mortar. While under mortar fire, the air damage is represented by yellow on the water. The yellow circles announce incoming shots. Avoid them. When they turn red, you'll take damage. We have got a mortar of our own as well.
Fire mortars, Captain!
Avoid the mortar fire. Have we got any optional objectives? Because I haven't looked. No. Perfect. So we've got to avoid the mortar fire. So far we have. There is loot floating, and I would like to pick it up, but none of it is coming up. We need to avoid. We're in trouble. Left. We just got hit, I think. Yeah, we took a bit of damage there.
They hit us, sir!
I know they did. I was trying to avoid it. Yeah, we got a bit of damage from the mortar fire, but we're okay.
Charles Vane, slinking off.
Right, we're going to sink the ships. You can now fire the mortar at long range. Hold L1 to activate and the aiming mode for MSRT to shoot. We now get to fire our own mortar.
That's good news for us. Fire!
I don't know if it worked or not. They're reloading.
We'll have to deal with this skirmish fast. Forget the galleon and send these interlopers to hell.
That works. That's one down. Have we got any optional objectives? Yes. Use heavy shot to sink ships. Use one broadside to sink 2 boats. I need to stop firing. So heavy shot and broadside.
Ready to spin, sir! Here it comes! Send it race for impact for now!
So...
Ship coming after us, sir! Big
No.
Caesar cutter! Spaniards rig, Captain!
I'm just thinking, how do we change what we're firing? That's the question. Because we need heavy shot and broadside. So that, I think, is broadside, isn't it? We sunk a ship, but I don't think that was broadside, was it? No. Whether we'll actually... We've got a lot of low health. So I've been too focused on trying to achieve the objective, I think. So that's another one down. Why Edward doesn't do the same thing as Blackbeard, just steal a better ship? Good point. Right, we are nearly dead though, because I've been too worried about what type of shots we're firing out. We survived. Rescue some crew from those. Okay. I know they're firing. No, we're desynchronized. Right, I think I need to worry less about the optional objective on this one and just go for it. It's not knowing what means what.
Charles, he's as reckless as they come.
Yeah. It's the how though, taking on a Mo is no easy feat. A man of war.
We've been doing this kind of work for so long.
Yeah, I knew you meant Blackbeard. But yeah, absolutely. You've got to. And Ed might prefer a more easy brig. The thing is, if to actually capture a man of war, you're going to have to damage it massively, aren't you? So obviously that's the big thing. To damage one enough to be able to get on board it isn't going to be the easiest thing. So I can kind of understand not attacking one just to try and take it. Because you'd really have to stop in its tracks to make it worthwhile. Turn. We won't get here this time. Okay. I think that's... How many do we have to avoid? Is it one or two of those? We're going to stay to the right. Avoid the mortar fire. Yeah, a massive man of war is definitely not stealthy, is it? Right, we need to sink the Spanish ships. Use one broadside to sink two. Oh, so I think...
That's good news for us.
What heavy shot have we got currently? We need to do one broadside shot to kill two boats at once. I think that's what that one means. I'm not worried about our mortar.
Skirmish fast. Forget the galleon and send these interlopers to hell.
So I think we have to sink two boats with one broadside, which would be for me one of those, but hit two.
Brace for impact. Taking damage here. Fire! Fire! Have a shot. Right there, sir. Fire! Ready to fire! Fire! Weakest right there, Kevin. Fire!
Right, I sank one, but it wasn't broadside. Just trying to line them up so you can sink two at once. Right, I think that's one broadside. So we haven't used heavy shot though. So, I'm going to pause for a second. We know we desynced because we're focusing too much on the optionals. But what is heavy shot? Because that's what we need. We need to sink two ships of heavy shot. We've done the 2 in 1. You think it might be impossible to beef up? That's a good point. So we've done the broadside though. We've done that one. It's the heavy shot. Now heavy shot's that. But what's its swivel? We know what the swivel is. It doesn't tell us what it looks like. See, round shot is a normal cannon, isn't it? So what's heavy shot? That's my only issue, is I don't know what heavy shot counts as. We've still got 5 ships to try and deal with. But I need to work out what heavy shot. I think it might be, is it the one at the front? I wonder if it's the one at the front. That's chain shot, isn't it? The one at the front. Yeah, that's chain shot. That's fire barrels. I'm gonna have to. I've just got to fire them. Swivel gun isn't heavy though, is it? I don't think. We don't have heavy shot yet. That would be why we can't do it then, I would assume. Because we don't have it. Yeah, we don't have heavy shot. Okay. So we need to forget about the side quest and focus on taking these out. I'm more than happy to forget about the side bit at this point and just concentrate on not dying. Annoyingly, we did the first bit, and we're not going to be able to do the second. Oh, we definitely gained some crew. We gained some heavy shot as well, it said. Where are you? You're there. Come on, turn. I just missed it there. Alright, we need to turn. We've got 2 more ships to sink. And that's 1. 1 ship left.
Ready to fire! Fire! Take a shot right there, sir!
Yeah, that's out. There we go. You're back, BMD. Welcome back. Well, if they advised you to buy the heavy shot, it would have been more helpful if they'd advised us about the heavy shot before the mission, because obviously we couldn't complete the optionals.
For that island.
I know the place.
My only hope is when we come back to redo this for the 100% completion, that the boat we have at the end, because that's what it will be the same boat we use in the mission. Otherwise, I'm going to start the mission without the heavy shot again. We'll work that one out. We won't know really till we come back on it.
Let's think on. And maybe wait till it's dark before.
But worrying about how to take the small boats out was my downfall to that mission massively. But we've done it. We 90%. We'll take it at this point. But yeah, if I'd known we needed it, I would have done it. Right, there's 6 upgrades to do. Let's have a look. You like Assassin's Creed Rogue's battleship mechanic more than mastered it. So Rogue came out after this, didn't it? So this would obviously we had some ship fighting in Assassin's Creed 3, and then obviously this is the big one, but then Rogue must have assumed worked from this one and made it better. Would be my thinking. Right, heavy shot. So that's what we. Hang on. Oh, so, yeah, we haven't got any, have we? So that's why we haven't got it, because we haven't actually got a heavy shot. And we can get it now though, which is annoying because I could have got it previously. But we're buying now, so we've got it. Did it come out at the same time as Unity, 1 year of the Black Flag? Yeah, so they had the chance to work on the boat, the ship combat, didn't they? They had a lot of time to work on it. Heavy shots do big damage to enemies, but only at close range. Look to the side of R and press R2 to fire. So now we have the heavy shot. Annoyingly, obviously, we could have got 100% sync on that last mission, but we'll come back when we've done everything else. Okay. That is so. Next quest is how far are we going to go for the next one? Down here. So there's a couple of islands along the way. So we've got these materials to pick up. There is an island here. It's an undiscovered location, so it might be worth having a quick stop off on the way. We've got to go back to this one and clear it at some point as well. Although, actually, no, we've not been there, have we? Which one have we? We've been to an island and hadn't cleared it because we thought it was a main island. We'd come back. There's another warehouse down there, but I think we'll head here first. It's an undiscovered location, and then we've got to head here for the main mission. I think that's a good shout. There is lots of debris in the water to pick up. Let's do that. We've nearly filled their crew up just by picking people off the boats that we attacked, to be fair.
Round it all on! Loose tops and royals!
Okay. We near anyone?
To starboard! Looks like
There we go. And a rescue as well. What have we got ship-wise? There's a brig there that's got metal and cloth. That might be a good shout because we need the metal, don't we? This may end badly, obviously, but hopefully it won't.
We're ready, sir! He's vulnerable there, Captain! Fire! We're ready, sir!
It is a tougher ship because it's a brig. I'm trying to aim for the hull more as well. Can't see where my aim is going. Yeah, we don't want to aim that much. There we go, I worked better. We are about to ram though. We've got to be careful not to fill up the red cross either at the top, because if we do, we'll get the hunter ships after us. And we're probably not in a good enough position to take on hunter ships just yet. Oh, we're going to catch it up, I think. think we're good. Is it done? I think it is done. We can now board it, I think. I'll get round enough. I want to board it, come on. Oh, there we go. Right, let's board the ship. Let's get the materials. 10 crew to kill this time. But we'll grab the materials. And we should have a decent amount then for more upgrades, hopefully. I do try and take a few out with the gun as much as possible. Or jumping across. 5 are down already. Okay, we weren't close enough that time to get on board. Can we climb up there? Yeah. I will put my swords on. Lost the crewman. Whoa, he took me out. Come on then. There we go. One hit and we took a lot of damage. Just random Adiwali, second in command, makes an appearance in Rogue. I'm looking forward to do Freedom Cry actually with him as well. I think Adiwali will do. I think that'll be quite good. So we've got a choice. We can lower our wanted level, or we can fix the ship. We're going to repair the ship, I think. Our wanted level's low anyway, so that's not that big a deal at this point. I like the fact you've got the choice though. So a few extra materials is never a bad thing. Okay, we have marked up where we're heading. There is some there's some supplies to pick up as well over here.
Every last scrap of duck on the wind. Loose topsails, gallants and royals.
I don't think this will take us too. We've got to turn back on ourselves, I think, actually. Right, there we go. There's one to our right. But we're going the complete wrong direction. We have got a bit of a wanted level, but it's not too bad. That's the one with highlight over there, isn't it? And the shanties are going strong. Oh yeah, no, I know. We're very early on though, aren't we? I'm always wary of being wanted. So this island's on the way to the main quest, that's why I thought we'd head here on the way. So, this is an island that we've not discovered yet. Don't know if it's got a port or not. I think yes, it does. So you can land here officially.
Bearing down on we've been all top. Ease the anchor. Hold down. Swim us off the wind.
So let us dock. This is a new island for us.
Pull hearty, lads. Furl those men.
Marijuana Island. There's 4 chests, 1 viewpoint, animus fragment, and that's our mystery as well, I think. Let's have a look what the island has to offer. Viewpoint first, because obviously that will show us where everything is. Before we do the viewpoint, actually we can grab the shard, because it's there. The viewpoint is obviously that there, which I think we have to grab the shard after doing the viewpoint. So, I wondered if he'd climb up there. Come on, climb up. There we go. Remember when I played game upgrading my boat so quickly, the levels that were meant to be hard for what your ship could have been were so easy. That is the thing, if you focus on it. I'm honestly though, I'm always worried about spending money too soon. So I kind of hold off upgrades when I probably should have done them. It's insane how detailed ships in this game are. Yes, it is, completely, isn't it? And yeah, Odyssey had ships, but not to the detail these do. Oh yeah, the jackdaw being upgraded is very, very important. If you don't do that, you're going to miss out. It's going to make life a lot harder for yourselves. Right, so there's a few things to find here. There's some wild pigs, if you see them, worth grabbing as well. There's a fragment over there. So we're going to quickly clear the island. There's no quest here. It was on the way to where we were heading. So it's worth clearing it. So we'll quickly knock out the island, and then we will go to the main quest. We've got about half an hour, just under the stream left, so we should have plenty of time, hopefully. Right, so first chest is here. I've got loads of stuff, like silver and stuff, that I've not touched in terms of selling. I probably should look at selling some of these things at some point. Ship upgrades are never wasted money, I think. No, I didn't mean in wasted money, but I feel I don't want to then become stuck because we need money to do anything else. But you're right, I probably need to focus on the ship upgrades as a matter of priority. So if we have the money and the materials, do them, rather than worrying about not having money for anything else. Yeah, I think you're both right in that respect. I just always panic about using all my money too quickly. But no, I think you are definitely right. Missed it. It's gone now, isn't it? Alright, another chest. There is a cadaver here with a treasure map. I think I got it, I did get it. Flame. Reload. To be fair, most things you upgrade in Assassin's Creed aren't a waste, because you want to not die if possible. That's a very, very valid point as well, to be fair. It'd be better not to die, wouldn't it? Right, the cadaver's here for treasure map. Let's have a look at this one. Oh, no, take forever. Yeah, I know what you mean. So that's its treasure map. 579, 720. I'm pretty sure it's not where we are now. 579. No. 877. Another chest here. But even the detail on the islands is really good. You know, you've got a little alcove here, rocky alcove, and you've actually got plants growing inside it along the wall. You don't always see that detail in other games. It's the big thing that Ubisoft do really well, is creating these worlds that are alive and act alive as well. Okay, I think I need to go up to this. Why is he hiding? Come on. I think I didn't need to go onto here actually. There we go. So that is the Marijuana Island cleared. And better ship, less time to defeat more ships, more money, so the investment pays off. Sell cargo, yeah. See, I'm really bad for not selling stuff when I probably should be. I hoard everything, and yeah, I've got to learn not to. Right, that's the island already clear. We did gain one wild pig off there. We can now go back to the ship. And when we go back to the ship, we'll go back into upgrades for the jackdaw and have a look. We are hunting ships as well, but we were passing the island on the way to the quest, so it made sense to clear it whilst we were on the way to somewhere else. That's the thing. It's better to clear the islands on the way to a main quest, because that way we don't have to just run around looking for odd islands later on. So, ship upgrades. Let's have a look. Armour, we still need 200 of the wood, so we can't do armour. Broadside cannons, no. Chase cannons we can. But it's going to use a lot of our resources up. Ram strength, ram strength is probably worth having, to be fair. I think that's probably a good one. So ram strength has now been done. Round shot strength, again, that's a normal strength, isn't it? A normal shot, so it's only money, that one. No materials. Nice upgrade there. Chain shot strength, it's money again, so we'll do that one. No materials. What do we got? Swivel. 25. To be fair, that does actually do precision damage, so it's probably worth an upgrade there. I kind of want to do a defensive upgrade, but we can't, unfortunately. Storage of shot. We've got the money, so let's upgrade all of those so we get more storage. There we go. And then, while we're here, I'm going to quickly upgrade the rowboat. Just because that's it. I think that's everything done that we can. Right, every upgrade we can possibly do is now done. Rum goes like 1,000 for 5. I think we sold our rum, there was 100 rum, and we got 1,500 I think it was, or something, I can't remember now. Rather not have to sail to a new island at the end of the story and just do them on the way. Yeah, absolutely, I think that's my thinking as well. If you can do an island on the way to somewhere else, it makes sense, rather than having to fiddle around later on going for every island. And they don't take long to clear. That one we just cleared in a couple of minutes. Right, there is a ship right in front of us. What is it?
Storm there, Captain. Looks bad.
It's a gunboat.
Unfold mains, let's move!
I don't think the gunboat's worth taking on. I don't think we're going to gain anything other than fire barrels from it. There's a storm coming in as well, isn't there, according to that? Yeah, is it worth taking on a gunboat with fire barrels? It's only level 2. Obviously it'll increase our wanted level. I don't think we'll gain anything really out of it.
More sail! All sail!
Ride the wind for all she's worth.
When do you get? I don't know when you get the recruitship mission. To be fair, you're right. They do. That's one of your big ways of earning money, isn't it? So I'm assuming we're going to get it at some point. I would probably hazard a guess it's quest related. Right, we'll all head for the main mission. There's only ships on the way. Obviously, we won't hesitate to lock horns. You do have to be a little bit aware of wanted level, though. Big explosion over there. Something's fighting over that way. Too far away to tell what it is, but there's a big fight between two ships. Okay. Some more wood there. Right, we are heading. Especially to and from story missions, the travelling is the most boring part. We have to go across map to fast travel to huge. Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely, a huge time save later on. Let's try and work out where we're heading. So we're going round this island to the other side of this island by the looks of things.
Dark skies and rough seas there.
And there is a storm coming in. The storms, I love storms on this. I think they're brilliant. Okay, we can't actually go that close to the island, we've got to go round. But yeah, how suddenly the weather changes at sea. I always forget to zoom. Yeah, that's something I always forget to do. You are right, we do need to be using that a lot more than I do. I just always forget to zoom in. That would have told us what the ship was, wouldn't it? It's one of those simple things I just don't think of. I don't know why. There's always something, in every Assassin's Creed game, there's always something that I just don't think of when I should be. And for this I think it's the telescope, and the zooming in and out. Well, I'm assuming there is somewhere to do more up here, but there's no guarantee. I would use travel speed, I'm just not sure about using it when there's a storm. Plus we're right by the island we need to be at for the quest. I just weren't sure if travel speed in the storm would be an issue. Here we go. They won't sing for me either now. I don't know if it's because there's a storm ongoing. Right, I need to slow down because... Oh, is it going to let us in? It will. This is the quest area through here. Start mission. There we go. So it's actually on sea by the looks of this mission. I thought it was on the island, but I don't think it is. But yeah, zooming in on telescope, I've got to remember. Okay.
Gentlemen, as is custom among our kind, We do not plunge headlong into folly.
He doesn't do much. Okay, good to know. I was worried it would, and that's why I did.
But act according to our own collective madness. The object of our
It only helps winds behind you. Good point. You've got sails, you need the wind behind you.
So I'll put it to the vote. All those in favor of storming this cove and taking this ship, stomp and shout aye! Aye! Those who oppose, whimper nay.
Giving them the option at least.
Never was the King's Council so unified.
Mainly slows you down. Okay. It is sunny now, isn't it? It kind of changed, didn't it? Very quickly. Right, it is on land. We can craft a health upgrade. Let's have a quick look at that. If we're in a storm wind, not... Yeah, the weather changed very quickly, didn't it? If you're in a storm wind, not behind you. Oh, so it slows you down if you're in a storm and the wind is in front of you. Or to the side. But if it's behind, it'll speed you up. We'll quickly do our health upgrade, because we can. Oh, I'm not allowed to do it this time, but we have the deer hides needed. Not available this time. Okay. Let's see what we have got off here. But yeah, the storm abated very quickly, didn't it? I thought the storm would last a little bit longer than that, to be fair. Okay. Don't think that's my way up. No. What's my way up? There's a chest nearby as well. Through here. I've got a chest nearby, I just I'm not too sure where it is. Might have me on the ground actually, looking at that. Stay out of combat. It's 1 AM right now. Well, where you are, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, is it, in front of me? For us, it's 11:15. We've got about 15 more minutes left. Right. Where's it? I can hear the shard, I can't see it though. Oh, it's behind me. There we go. Fragment dump. There's 5 of these here, supposedly. No worries, Super Colony, thanks for joining us. And we'll see you again hopefully very soon. But thank you very much for joining us today. Wow, am I jumping there? No, I'm not jumping there. Climb up. Then I'm jumping across, aren't I? Hang on, which way am I jumping? Am I jumping back across that way? I think I am, aren't I? Yeah. There we go. We managed to hold on. That's a bonus. 2:15 for you now. If you think you know what it is, have a look at the map. It's the Great Iguana. That's probably not how you pronounce it, to be fair. I think it's one of the early quests still. We're not obviously that far through for the quest, are we? Right, there's a chest nearby. I can hear it. Can't see it. Okay. Where was that chest? I could hear. Might have to go back for that chest, I think. Right. Heading through the jungle. There is someone here. There's an enemy here. You unlocked the fleet here. Oh, okay. You're not 100%. No worries. Right, there is an enemy. I did think about asking questions, but I thought while we're here we may as well just deal with them. I'll load it back up. Right, well we'll just have a quick sneaky peek. Right, 2 guards together over there. Stay out of combat. Ah! I didn't even spot the optional objective. Yeah, no, it's not the caps. I'm glad, yeah. I didn't even realise there was an optional objective to stay out of combat. To be fair, if you shoot someone from behind there's no one else around, you're staying out of combat still. Still counts. It's only if you actually get into a fight and they actually detect you, I think, counts as combat. Right, so there's 2 guards here we're going to be a little bit wary of. I think we can get round this way though. Yeah, as long as you're not detected, you're all good. So you can shoot the guard on his own. Alright. There's a guard nearby. But yeah, I didn't spot the optional objective. Annoyingly. There's my guard. How was he seeing me there? Right, I had to assassinate because he was about to put me in combat. Right, we need to be heading down there. There is another guard there, though, isn't there? It's the undergrowth cover. If he comes on the whistle, we can take him out. Come on, over this way. He's not going to come, is he? I don't want to shoot him in case I do alert others. He's really not going to come, is he? Come on. There we go. Just in case he's got any bullets on him, you never know. Okay. There's another guard nearby. There's a shard here as well, isn't there? Don't think that's a climbing point though. Where's my guard? Just there. Thought that was cover, but it wasn't. All good, all clear. Right, there is a shard above us, which means we need to get to that tree. No, not that way. How are we getting up there? That's the, oh, there's a stump here. Maybe the stump is the way up. Nearly got up there. Okay, not up the stump. There's got to be a way up. Okay. I thought that'd be an easy place to get to, but obviously not. You going as well? No worries with it. No worries. You're screaming. No worries, Lisa. Thank you very much for joining us. And hopefully we'll see you again soon. You're screaming this right now. Can't find a way up. It's probably something simple, isn't it? What do you mean, the rock there? Am I just being really stupid? And you know, feel free to say yes. There's a tree there. I wonder. It's this tree here, isn't it? I've done it. I've done it. You go back a bit. It wasn't back. It was in front of us. But yeah, I hadn't seen that tree over there that was able to help us. There we go. My fault for not looking properly. It was ahead of us, and we hadn't quite got to that tree. It's probably me just been a bit too impatient there. Right, reload while we're walking. We're nearly at the destination, which is the exit of the jungle. As I say, slides underneath. Looks like we're jumping across. Was you heading towards it when you said about it and I turned around again? Yeah, it's me, just didn't pick up on it. It's probably time of night wasn't an issue. Right. I've got to be wary of. We've only got about 5 minutes left, so I don't know how much more of this quest we're going to get done. But we'll attempt to do what we can. Obviously, I will need an auto save really to kick in, ideally. Right, we're on to this bit now. Can't see any soldiers on the minimap, so I'm assuming we're all safe at the minute. Another shard there. Perfect. So at least we got it, that's the main thing, but thank you for the indication of where to go. I was being a bit silly and didn't actually click. Right, we are at the end of the jungle. Remember, we've got to stay out of combat, so really these guys I've got to ignore. Because I'm not going to be able to take these on and stay out of combat, I would have said. Although I've got to get past them somehow to get up there and completely past them. So one's drunk, one's not. The big guy's walking around. I've got to try not to get them get detected here. I think I'm good. Jump. Didn't quite go to plan because nearly got detected again there. But we've got to stay out of combat. That's important. Got to go. No worries, Kathy. Thanks for joining us. Much appreciated. And we'll see you again soon. I'll let you know in Discord tomorrow how things go tomorrow evening. Hopefully it'll all be good. Right, we're going to stay out of trouble getting through here. There was a guy with a sharpshooter nearby. Where is he now? Oh, he's up there. Okay. I think I want to head behind the house, don't I, ideally? Behind that sharpshooter. And these two walking around in circles. Come on, sharpshooter, keep walking, keep walking. Keep walking. Come on. Right. Okay at the minute. This is tough just to stay out of combat. Got to review all the Ezio Collection games. No, I'm going to do them. I'll do reviews individually. I've got a bit behind with the reviews, to be fair. So it is on my list of things to do. I just haven't managed to get around to it just yet. But yeah, I do need to do them. Obviously, we still need to finish off the Platinum for Brotherhood and Revelations, but I'm going to try and work on that this coming week, hopefully. That's a mistake, isn't it? Let's not go that way. Let's go back under there. Right, so we obviously need to get across here, don't we? How am I doing this without getting in combat? think we need to get across. I think I'm going to get seen though, aren't I? Come here. Right. I had to take a risk there. But yeah, we're definitely get the reviews done. Like I say, I'm aiming this week. Fingers crossed. If I can make it work, it should happen. We've got 2 new series as well, should be dropping on the channel next week. I've done 2 different games. One's a PlayStation Plus game, and one isn't. You can't see some of the past streams. I wonder why that is. Well, even if you go into the playlist, you can't see them. That's surprising. I'm not sure what's going on there then. They should all be viewable in the playlist. I know we need to get the shard here. We might have to come back for it. Yeah, I think they're in their own little playlist. I need to go through them actually and put the DLC separate, really. Well, I'm going to head for that undergrowth. Yeah. Oh, if you go to playlist, there is none. Oh, really? Wait a minute a second, I can actually look here as well now. I went through them the other day. Odyssey, there's 64 videos or live streams going for this. Yeah, 64 episodes in there. Weird that you can't see none though. I need to have a look at the playlist then, have a look through it and see. There might be a setting issue that I need to change. Right, I am rapidly running out of time, so I kind of need to get past this point really. Right, where's that guy behind me? Right, I think we're okay. We've stayed out of combat so far. So we're all good. But yeah, I need an autosave to kick him. No, none of them are private. I don't private anything, to be fair. There's only a link. No, they should all be normal. I will check them out, though. Yeah, I don't private any videos, to be honest. Okay. The autosave has kicked in, but we've just got to air assassinate Julian de Cass. We've just got to locate him. So, if we locate him, I might be able to get this done before we finish. Although I am running, I'm extended the stream already a little bit. We're going to air assassinate him though. That's going to be the issue, isn't it? Depending obviously where he is. I've got a feeling he's on the boat. Guard there. Guard's coming past us here. The do not be detected or do not be combat is gone. Oh, so it's now showing it, is it now? Well, that's okay, as long as it's showing it, that's the main thing. They are there, yeah. I need to separate them into the DLCs, ideally, I think. Come on, jump up. Okay. I'm being viewed, which isn't ideal. I may have just messed up. All we've got to do though is locate him and then air assassinate him, to be fair. Not shot. I haven't got swords activated, have I? Which is annoying as well. Come on. As long as that's not Ducasse, we're okay. Obviously, if that's Ducasse, I'm in a bit of trouble. Right, we are still being shot at. Kind of created a bit more of a ruckus than I wanted to here. We've survived it though, strangely. Yeah, sometimes that happens, to be fair. It's just one of those things. I could have sworn they were there. Right, let's get the Cass. Got to be air assassinated for 100% synchronization. Trying to stay underwater for stealth swim. You pushed me off. You did push me off. I was going to try and assassinate. It won't let me jump up there while it's there, will it? Right, jump up next to him. That's what happens when you try and shoot me. Oh, we took him out. Okay. Surprisingly, guns aren't making anyone aware of us. I don't know how that's working. Alright, that's a guard. That's a guard. He's going to be on the ship, isn't he? So I need to get high. I think we've got to get onto that other boat there, I think is the answer. Okay, I should, if I think about it, change back to Assassin Blades. We should run and do it. We've got two other games. Hang on, I'll catch up on that in a sec. Right, Ducasse is going to be here, isn't he? I need to get high. So I think we can maybe do here. Just want to see if that would get us high enough, but I think it will. I just don't know if I can climb it. Right, see if we can spot Ducasse first. Obviously, it's got to be an air assassination. It's the optional objective. I've got to be very conscious of time. I was going to go through the Assassin's Creed games and I own and 100% complete them, but I kind of two other games I'm in the middle of 100% completing. What are you in the middle of 100% completing currently? What's your current go-to games? Don't. Hey, para. We did just get seen. Stay there. I haven't actually figured out where he is yet. I need to go up the rigging, I think, ideally. I'm going to get myself seen, aren't I, at this rate? Okay, I want to go up the rigging. I'm going to try and do it without being seen, but there's no guarantee because he needs to climb really quickly. Too many people around here, but I need an air assassination, so I need to go high. Story mode and all achievement phone. Yeah, well, that's our plan. To be fair, we try our best to do everything on the stream, but there is always times when I think it's a bit tedious, and I think it's better to do it off stream. But it hasn't happened that often. Try to complete Call of Duty Vanguard. Nice. Playing all the difficulties and then on the online stuff. I've not touched a Call of Duty in years. Right, climb with your life depending on it. Quick. So we get seen here. Climb, 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 climb. Come on, up the rigging. Keep going. Yeah, the online, that's my thing with Call of Duty. I'm just not interested in the online stuff. Right, he's there and we need to air assassinate. So, I think we can do it from here. We just got to literally wait for him to come back round. That's a guess though. We may be too high, but it may be okay.
This is the last time you will see land.
But yeah, I just can't do it because of the online stuff. It bugs me. It's also, I don't think it makes for. I know people that play it religiously, and I know people that stream it, and I just think a stream of it just doesn't work because you can't interact with people. because you're too focused on what's going on around you. I don't think I can assassinate from here, can I?
This is the last
No!
time we will see land.
I thought I was going to mess up there. Right. Are we low enough to assassinate him now? That's an air assassination and a half, and we did it.
Well, it answers just fine.
Fils de putain! As bold as a musket ball, and still half as sharp. Ah!
I'm sorry
It's
about
quite a
this,
nice
mate.
assassination. It took a little bit of
I
time to
can't
get there, but
risk
we
you
managed
telling
it.
your Templar friends about me still kicking around.
I pity you, Boucanier. After all you have seen, after all we showed you of our order, still you embrace the life of an ignorant and aimless rogue. Ah!
What's this?
His petty loss.
The favourite free, one of the highest ranking games, so I tend to put in with people above me. Oh, okay.
All the empires on Earth.
So if you just go trying to get achievements and stuff, it doesn't do well for you, does it?
Parasites like you.
I will say the Assassin's Creeds are fairly easy to do. The later ones are easy to do. It's the earlier ones that become a pain. But yeah, the late Assassin's Creeds are easy to plan and they just take time. It's the earlier ones that are a pain to get all of it done. Right, we've completed the mission. We should have stayed out of combat, we did, and we got the air assassination onto Cass. It nearly went badly wrong, but we just about managed to do it. So that is done. We are waiting for a save point, because we do need to finish the stream. But I need a save point as well. Trophy achieved, the pirate's life for me. So I'm assuming we finished one of the sections, memories. The other game's FIFA 22. Yeah, Keller wanted me to have a look at that, and I never got round to it.
I just saw you were logging out, so I thought I'd stop by and give
You've
you
all the
something.
offline stuff, but the online stuff, yeah. The online FIFA stuff is a pain.
And they're nice to have since there's no official bonus scheme here. I already have about 11 or so. Oh, bonjour. Of course.
So we're back in modern day.
Well, looks like Olivier wants to meet with you. It's exciting.
I am going to leave it here though before we go and do this mission.
It's on the top floor, so it's not hard to find. But the rest of
We have got a save point now flashing up, so we are going to stop here. Yeah, I think that's the best place. So we've got 6 messages. I'll look at them next time. It's literally just saved, so it's the ideal place to stop. We've overrun by a little bit more than I was expecting to, but it's fine. It just means I'm trying to just keep going for a minute. My eyes start playing up when the tablets kick in, so we're okay for a second. Yeah, you get the people that use. You need to get so much in-game currency, and you get people to use their mum's credit cards. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, it's one of those games that I'd love to do. I like football, and I'd love to do something with FIFA for the channel, but I get bored of it after a season. It's too easy. Good evening, morning, afternoon. I can't think what time frame you're in, Irene, but good. Hello, welcome. We're just finishing, actually, to be fair. That's all right. No worries. Like I've said to you before, don't have to apologise for not coming to a stream. If it's not something you enjoy, then don't worry about it. It's all good. It's all good, Irene. But it's nice of you to drop by and say hello, though. Much appreciated. We are just finishing up. So yeah, we managed to do some more story missions. We've got scripts with the Jackdaw, done some upgrades, cleared a couple of islands along the way as well, which has been really good. So no live stream tomorrow morning because I've got physio, and no live stream tomorrow evening because I'm probably going to be in a bit of a mess after the specialist appointment tomorrow. And next live stream is Saturday evening, and it will probably be Assassin's Creed Black Flag again Saturday evening, while I work out what days we need to do Genshin Impact. It'll be sometime next week. I'm just trying to work out what we need because we've hit a wall where we can't do anything until we upgrade. But to upgrade, we need to hit domains at a certain day. So I need to have a look what day we need to hit the domains and try and plan my streams around that, I think, because otherwise we can't progress now. The Archon quest is locked out. We can't complete it with too low level. So I've got to have a look at that. You have to do 2 more achievements in FIFA 22. Oh, you've got 2 more. That's not too bad. One of them is offline because I was way too late to do all the training sessions. Oh, okay. yeah, get A's in all the training sessions. No, we didn't. We failed against Child. I don't know how you say his name. We failed against him, and that's why we're now stuck. Yeah, we failed. We leveled up to AR 30, which also leveled up our world to level 30. So all the enemies are now 40, 43, 46, and we've only got one character above 40. So now they kind of wall. So we need to work through that. That's the plan for next week. But I'll know more. I'll do a schedule video on Sunday once I've kind of figured out what days we need to be doing it to get stuff. Thanks for the like for those, much appreciated. But that is it. I do have to go. We have overrun quite a bit. I do need to go very soon. I will quickly say, yeah, back again Saturday evening for Black Flag. I think it was Kathy asked in the stream earlier on today. Once I've had my surgeon's appointment tomorrow, I'll let people know in Discord what's happening, whether if I'm going to have surgery, if they have a rough date, and all that. Hopefully, we don't get any more bad news. Every appointment we've had with a specialist has been more bad news every time. So hopefully this won't be bad news. Thanks for the like, that was much appreciated. There's like 60 of the training sessions. Oh wow. No, you don't want to do them all in one go. You want to do like 3 or 4 and then stop and go back to it, don't you, a little while later. And to get the A's in another 3, 4, then back again. No worries, Irene. Thank you very much for dropping by and saying hello. That's the main thing. BNB, thank you very much. So as always, thank you for the likes, the views, the comments and the conversation. You guys are incredible. If we don't see... Yeah, he's asleep. It's 11:45 here. 11:45 midnight where I am. So he's definitely in bed. We will... hopefully see you over the weekend. If we don't, have a good weekend, everyone, and I'll speak to you all soon. Like I say, I'll be in Discord tomorrow evening after the specialist appointment to let people know what's happening. But have a good day, have a good weekend, and we'll see you again very soon. Bye bye.